As she made her way to the wings, a stagehand spoke to her. "Mr. Dickens wishes to see you, miss." "Thank you, William," she replied. She wondered what Charles could want. It was unusual for him to call on her at a show, especially one he hadn't written. Nor was it opening night or some other occasion where he could be expected to congratulate her. They had known one another for some time, as he was a patron of the theatre, but eventually their relationship had come to revolve more around his other passion, the occult. She opened the door of her dressing room and found the author standing stiffly, fidgeting with the top hat in his hands. "Charles," she said, with a radiant smile, giving the man a kiss on his cheek. "To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?" "Amelia, my dear," he replied, "I've come on behalf of the Society. It is a matter of grave concern." "Sit, Charles, please," she said, dropping onto a stool. "And please do unburden yourself of this urgent matter." Her smile took on a wry twist. "It must be truly dire for you to forget to compliment my performance." The man reddened. She knew how highly he valued propriety and manners, and for a gentleman to show up in the dressing room of an actress without a gift or even flattery was not the done thing. Behind her amused smile, she felt a quiver of concern. "I apologize, my dear. I forget myself. You were stunning, as always." "You are too kind." "But let me offer a sorry excuse for my haste. Dr. Carmody is in hospital in Vienna. He was attacked. Worse even than that, he was in possession of a book which was stolen. A book of great eldritch power. I can only assume it is in dangerous hands." Amelia's smile vanished. "There's no chance this was random coincidence? A mundane robbery?" Dickens shook his head. "Nothing else was taken. Whoever attacked him knew what they were after. And he was distracted." "Distracted?" The author shifted uncomfortably. "Yes, it seems that there was a woman." "Dr. Carmody was robbed by a woman?" she asked, with an incredulous smile. "By her accomplice. The woman was a lady of easy virtue. Probably didn't know anything of the book or the plan. Just used to cloud his judgment while he was set upon." Dickens began to twist his hat in his hands, then realized what he was doing and set it down on her dressing table with care. "I'm surprised the doctor was taken off guard. The man is normally a committed professional." "I'm sure the young lady was skilled in distraction," Amelia replied. "And many committed professional men tend to underestimate a pretty young woman and lower their guard." "A mistake I hope never to make with you, my dear." "What would you have me do?" "You have a talent for investigation, and as a celebrated actress, the perfect cover. I'd like you to go to Vienna and see what you can discover." He handed over a packet. "Here are letters of introduction to the proprietors of several theatres in Vienna, as well as money and bank drafts, should you need more. I would suggest you hire an airship and a pair of bodyguards, and use the rest to loosen lips." "Did Dr. Carmody tell you the name the young lady gave him?" "No," said Dickens. "I think he was embarrassed by the whole affair and didn't think it important." "Why?" "Well, the name she gave is probably an alias, but it's a thread to pick at. A place to start. If she was hired to distract him, she might know who hired her, and she might be willing to divulge that information for money." "You think so?" "Charles, darling, we already know what else she'll do for money. Providing us with a name seems like a reasonable request. And I think right now this is our best lead." "Already you impress me, my dear," said the author. "As always." Amelia took the packet. "I shall find a ship in the morning. It's been years since I've seen Vienna."